Test these 1, 2. All right. Man, today feels kind of weird. All right, yeah. Where's my mouse? Wait, what is New Game Plus? I don't know. I don't know what that means. But I am looking for that. That's right. Okay. Oh man. All right. So how do I start this? Man, today's a weird start to the day. Nothing bad. Just whew, my brain's fucking like. It's not fried, but it feels so, I guess, overwhelmed in a way. Not like, oh my god, I'm stressed, but no, it's just like, man, I'm starting to realize how much I try to cram at one time, and it's like, ooh, okay, this is a lot. I need to like slow down. But yeah, it'll be all right. Okay, so now. Oh, you can't see my mouse. You couldn't see that yesterday. What is happening? You couldn't see this. No, I don't know about yesterday, but the other day I was on my thing and I was like moving my mouse and I was like, I don't fucking see this shit. But at least it's coming up on my screen. But we'll see how it comes up on the recording. But yeah, I've been messing with. I wouldn't really say I've been messing with YouTube. I've been uploading it a little bit. Just to kind of get an idea of what's happening, or how to use YouTube. I think I'm okay with this. Oh, that's right. The low level area. Forgot about that. But yeah, I started re-uploading stuff to YouTube just to, kind of try it. See what's going on. I haven't really put too much work into it. And it's one of those things that I could like spend time to just kind of like fucking like figure out everything I fucking possibly can at one time and then work on it. But I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking start it. And then little by little, I'm like, oh, I can do this, I can do this, and I can do this, and I can do this. So I'm slowly trying to add to it. But that was like a tangent that I had. What's over here? These guys. Oh, they did. But nonetheless, back to this. I am trying to. Oh man, I still taste the sardines. What's it called? I imagine this is gonna give me upgrades for Morrow, cause I got Morrow, whatever the fuck her name is. Cause I got one for Chrono and I got one for Luca. And like, I guess the third main character, the third character you play with is Morrow. What is her fucking name? Morrow, yeah. That's not Marrow, it's Morrow, right? Right? Alright. Like one thing I didn't even think about was just like on the details I have for like my YouTube videos, it's just like basic as shit. Which is not necessarily bad, but it has like no information. By that it means like it doesn't even have like a link to my fucking Twitch page if people wanted to check it out. And I'm like, ooh, I should probably put that on there. The hell's up here? Missed. Oh, that's right. She has like fucking like 50 evasion or some shit. Just trying to make sure I find any items. Cause I think I found. Where did I find Magus's weapon? The super extra crit one. That was, I think that was in the lava area with Chrono. Or before Chrono. I think that's where it was. So that means possibly I could find other stuff? How's it going, Nico? How you doing, man? Doing pretty good. Trying to figure out what I'm doing in this game. Wait, what? I don't know if I ever actually... Oh, I'm supposed to go this way. No, I don't want to go this way. Nah, fucked up. I don't want to go this way. Where's my stick here? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm about to slide down, right? Yeah. Alright, fuck that, dude. There's gonna be some bats. I don't care about them. Do I? I was just talking about how I want to be able to find all the items, and I don't know if there's items in here. Oh, bitch. But yeah. Right now, Nico, I'm working on... Oh! You probably have to leave, but yeah, to answer your question from last time, do I have this Tome of Spirits? I do. So then, that's what I was wondering. I was like, I don't know how to use the item without it giving me the option for it. Because as far as I'm aware, you just walk up to the tombstone and then use it. That's what I tried to do, but like it just nothing happened. So that's why I was kind of like confused about it. Maybe I did it wrong? Because like I said, I have it and I look at it and I was like, maybe it's bugged? Maybe there's something else I gotta do? Maybe I did something that stops me from being able to use it? Maybe whatever it does and gives me, I changed something to prevent it from happening? One of two things is possible. One, there's something you're missing. Two, you may have entered an area that stops you from using it. Maybe, that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah, I gotta go this way. Because like I said, I do have it... right here. Tome of Spirits, yeah. And like I said, I've been to the tombstone and I get the exclamation point, but nothing happens. So maybe I missed my chance to do that. If that's the case, I'll probably just like look up what I get from it. No, you're good. Nah, no worries. No, that's fucking awesome. Would you work out yesterday? I did a lot of stuff at home yesterday, and I'm like, I'm actually kind of sore. Like, I'm not. Being kind of out of shape. That's blocked, but I want to go back there. I think the item box that you open with the pendant. Backtrack, go to the Middle Ages and talk to the people in the bar. Told me frequently. Yeah, last time I spoke with him, he's just like, you beat me to the rainbow shell, so I'm gonna look for the sunstone. And I found the sunstone. I charged the sunstone. I used the sunstone. And then I went to go talk to Toma. He's like, I'm gonna go look for that sunstone. I'm like, but I already have it. So, because I know when I did the hit chest and triceps. Ooh. Yesterday I did a little bit of legs and like, I guess cardio. I was fucking like doing jumping jacks and shit. I haven't done them in a long time, and I was like, "Woo, man, I'm sore as shit." Or not sore, but I was tired. Can I just ignore these? Like Saturday, finally took the bandage off my tattoo. Oh shit! Wait, which tattoo was this? I remember you talked about it. I bet it's gonna be fucking Moro. Oh shit, Chrono doesn't have any fucking... Got the gate from Full Metal Alchemist. I'm like, oh shit! Oh my god, what is that? I think I remember what that looks like. It's been so long, dude. It's been like I saw Brotherhood when it came out, I think. But then even before that, it was when I watched the regular Full Metal. And then now, overall, it's been a long time, I guess. Oh, that actually sounds fucking... You know what? I think I really like the idea. I might fucking try getting that. That's actually really fucking awesome. I've never gotten the tattoo because I can never make up my mind, but something like that, I would be like, oh shit. You know what? I just might. Oh, here it goes. That's kind of hard to see. Where? Oh, it takes me to the same place. That's a cave entrance. Different tattoos of the year far more than I should before finally settling on one. Yeah, and I was like, that's. I feel like I do that because there's been a handful of times I'm like looking to. Can I go in here? No, I can't. Okay. So is there anything over here? What was I saying? Yeah, there's been... I thought about getting that tattoo for like fucking like... I was gonna say like 20 years. Like, no, that's not true. More like 15 years, and then I just can never settle on one. And I try to think of things I like, and I'm like, that's cool and all, but I was like, I don't really know if I really want a tattoo like that. But you mentioned in the gate from Full Metal Alchemist, I was like, ooh, that's a really good one. That's actually a really fucking good one. No, I was thinking of a different tattoo. I can't remember what it was, but I guess it might have been a lot further back. Maybe like over a year ago. That you told me about the tattoo you were getting. Oh, really? What is it? I'm excited. I think one thing that's kind of deterred me from getting tattoos, because at least from my experience, from what I hear from people, it's like both extremes of like people get tattoos because they just fucking love them and they're just fucking covered in it, which is fine, but that's not quite where I fit. And then also people that get some tattoos, they're like incredibly like significant to something in their life, and I'm like, I don't really think I have that either. Well, I don't really fit in that category either. It's not that I don't have stuff like my life or anything. It's more just like, I don't know if I want to get a tattoo of it though. For instance, like the significant stuff, like I've seen people who like when their parent passes away, they get like a tattoo that's just like a small portion of like the last voice note they make. So it's like a tattoo of like the audio clip of something they said. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I was like, I could do that, but I was like, that's not really me though. And then there's also the people that just kind of get a bunch of tattoos because they really fucking like it. And I'm just like, okay, that's not really me either. At least not yet. Oh. Oh! Chinese red-headed centipede with red spider lilies and... Does it? Red-headed centipede with red spider lilies? I don't know what that is. And 1007? That sounds really... I can't visualize that. Anime, who I am. I love anime, video games, and comics. I'm a huge nerd. Yes. Yeah. So, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. And like I feel like that's like the good middle ground, or I wouldn't say good middle, but just like a middle ground between the two that you still really like tattoos, and you're just not. It doesn't seem like you're just getting them just cause. Because I've known people who just get a tattoo and they're like they kind of forget about it. They're like, oh, I got it because I thought it was neat, and like that's it. I'm like, oh, okay. Talking billboard for the things I love. That's a good way of going about it. Yeah. Ah, shit. Ice 2, I guess. Wait, did that hurt him? I wasn't looking at the damage. Ooh. He's weak again. Take some magic damage. Miss. Miss. Oh, 6. Oh, he's got a lot of defense. Just to get them in, I've seen people get things that are... Oh, no, you escaped. With meaning, the only real answer is get what you want. It only needs to make sense to you. Yes, absolutely. And that's the problem. Yeah, yeah, that's a very good way of putting it. And like that's the problem. It's like I don't know what I want. I don't know what makes sense to me. Oh, do I gotta keep trying different fucking caves until I get one? Bitch. I guess I can see... Okay, I get it. I guess I have to see which ones are not here. And then... So yeah, and then maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know, but because like I said, I never got a tattoo before. So... And it's basically... I don't know if it's still permanent. I don't know the stuff you can do to like remove it, but I was just like, I don't want to have to go through that. But I guess if it's something that like, you know, I know I enjoy and will always enjoy, then that'd be good enough. That might be the direction I have to go. And then because honestly, I think one thing I was thinking as well is that I remember after I beat this game where I got to the credits, I was like, what's it called? Oh, wait, I can't. Oh, I get it. Okay. I didn't realize there was two parts to this in a sense, to where you have to pick one. You just can't go from one to another. But I was saying that I remember you told me you had a tattoo from Chrono Trigger as well, and I was like, if I played this game when I was younger, I would have got it. I probably would have done something similar because like, as I wish this was a game I grew up with, just like Kingdom Hearts. I know I would have lost my absolute fucking shit in mind over how much I would have loved these games as a kid, like this one in Kingdom Hearts. But I didn't grow up with it. It doesn't mean it's not that I don't enjoy it now, but it wouldn't have shaped me as if I did play this when I was younger. You get laser removal surgery, but it takes many... Yes, exactly. And I guess that's one thing I was worried about. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I didn't want to like get a tattoo and then be like, I don't really want this anymore. And I guess I also there's a lot of layers to it. It's more of I didn't want to have to get to that point. Shit, what was I gonna say? Oh shit, Link from Zelda. Zero from Mega Man is the one I would probably have gotten. From X, Mash. I fucking love some Mega Man. Not as much as Salty, or probably as much as you did, but I do really enjoy that series. Is this gonna take me back to the beginning? But shit, well, I was gonna say something about tattoos, but I can't fucking remember now. I was going to play Mega Man X4. I never played X series on SNES until way after. Yes, exactly. X4 was the first Mega Man game I ever played, and I fucking fell in love with it, man. It was so fucking good. I thought about speedrunning X4, but I saw what it takes to speedrun, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'll pass. That's too much for me. It's too much details. Too much fucking mechanics for me. I would just beat it quickly. I think the fastest I've ever beat it is like 55, 57 minutes. But a speed run is like 45, 47 minutes. And I'm like, 10 minutes in a speed run is astronomical in difference. For trophy purposes? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. And usually speed runs for like trophies aren't that extreme. Like, it's supposed to be like a small challenge, but not like a competition with other people. People will find other things. I don't know where to go. Oh, wait, shit, I missed it already. Fuck. I know exactly where to go, but I missed it. Fuck. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, this is another spot. Oh, that's what I was going to say about tattoos. I also didn't want to get a tattoo just to get one, basically. And I think that's the one tattoo I would regret. Is like, I got one just to get it, just because, like, you know what, let me just fucking do it. Then I do it, and I'd be like, I don't really like this or want this kind of deal. Alright, go this way, I guess. I don't see any stones. Probably have to fight these guys? Got two as my first. That's actually pretty cool. That shows that you really wanted to get one. And that's the thing, is like, I like the idea of a tattoo, but I'm still not settled on like if that's actually what I want. Because I know myself. There's a lot of times I'd be like, oh, I like the idea of this, and I try it, and I'm like, I didn't really like it. Oh, shit. He is weak against magic, I think. Should I just fight him? Fuck, let's try that. He's dark, so he's probably resist shadow. Attack increased. Well, he did ice. So... Chrono's best thing, so I think this is just the biggest attack I have. Ah, he's dead. Also, back to this game. Like, now that I can keep leveling, but I have maxed out my strength, speed, magic defense, stamina, they don't keep going up, right? Yes, yeah. I got both of them. Yeah, Sunstone, Tome of Spirits, the rainbow shells inside the castle. I've already made the dress and the rainbow weapon. And I also did the glowing stone that you need. 999. Oh, so you can keep getting stronger even though you don't see the stats? So like her magic defense might be like at 120 instead of 99? I didn't know that. Okay. That I wasn't aware of. So I can keep giving him. So that means I can keep giving Chrono some attack capsules, restraint capsules. So drop his spirit as great before you're doing those quests for the Rainbow and Sunstones. Oh, really? Why would that be locked out though? Like what? Like what reason do they have to lock people out of that? Unless it gives you something or tells you something of how to do the Rainbow and Sunstone. If that's the case, then I'm like, all right. But I feel like if that's the case, they should at least still let you just fucking get it out of your inventory. But I don't know. That's fine, I guess. Where the fuck do I go? Oh, wait, is this it? Oh, this way. Strength capsule. So that means if I wanted to, I can give this to Chrono, right? And he's just gonna... Okay, never mind. I misunderstood. I don't know what's going on. I don't really feel like fighting him. I didn't get anything out of it except for like experience. Feeding water. Unless I have to kill everything. Oh, HP, MP. Oh, no. I was talking about like the stats, like attributes. So now that they're 2 stars and 999, they can keep leveling, but they don't get anything, right? Based on their roll. Okay. So like I could technically keep leveling and increase my magic, evasion, and accuracy, but that's about it. Stamina, defense, strength, and speed are already capped. And that's one thing I didn't understand. When I upgraded Chrono, they increased my accuracy. And I'm like, what? He doesn't use accuracy. Why is he getting that? Change elixir. I didn't really feel like fighting that. What is this? 2 of them. Do lightning, dark matter. You're locked out because someone's ghost at his grave was supposed to tell you where the wisher was because you already done it. Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah. Okay, I figured it was something like that. That makes sense. And I have to do my best to not compare that to like newer games, because newer games, they are a lot more like efficient for stuff like that, and they prepare for things like that. And other games they're known to just be like, what do you use? What do you do? Do you do it? Oops. Like, what do you use this item for? And the game is like, fucking figure it out. It's like, but if you get locked out of it, it's just like, so what do I do with it? It's just like, they don't fucking tell you a goddamn thing. It's frustrating, but at the same time, I like it and I miss it. I was supposed to witness another trial? Wait, there's two... Wait, there's 3 trials? I saw one for Chrono. I saw one for the King. And is there another one? Because I did see the King's trial. Oh, okay, I did see that one. I saw that one before. I think I even found him his spirits thing. Shelter. Yeah, and then you fight the evil chancellor again, in a way, or the second evil chancellor. That has me exit. Yakra. Yeah. I fought that one. He's like gray. I feel someone calling me. I have to go. My people need me. All right. So I'm fighting her. So I needed to see the trial. Wait, hold on. The reason you're locked up because we've already done it because you were supposed to witness another trial. So I'm supposed to do the trial after I drop the wine spirits, or no? I don't even. Oh, I just have to not find the rainbow shell at all, and then find the, and then do the wine spirits before. Okay, got you. 139. Ooh, she can crit. Elemental kick, I think. Okay. Yeah, I found him without him. Oh, he missed. Fire. God damn! That's a lot of damage. This way. She's probably the easiest to fight right now compared to the other two. I guess I was also kind of more prepared this time. I would like that ability. But I guess that's ice too then. It would have been nice, like if you could still turn it in the spirits, and the spirit his ghost would just be like, he could just say, "Oh, I wanted to help you find this, but seems like you already got it," or something, and boom, that would have been enough. And because if I saw that, I would be like, "Oh, if I came here earlier, maybe he would have actually told me." And now I don't know what to do. I mean, I did that. Unless there's another end to it. I mean, am I done? Okay. So. Was there one here? I don't know if I have anything left, is the thing. Kind of just fucking spitting everywhere. That's not what I meant to put. Like, do I fight the boss again? Oh! One thing I didn't find is the underground palace. Do you remember how to do that part, Nico? Oh, it sounds like... Well, I don't know if it exists... Well, in the story it existed, but I never found it. Is that something you can actually find? Because I remember I was talking to Osiris about it, and I was like, I always feel like there's something here, but... I can't get to that one. Castoma's over here. Right? No. Tavern. Yeah, he's right here. So Mori beat me to the rainbow shell. Yeah, I'm upset. It's for the best. No, that would have been the best. Alright, I suppose I'll attempt again searching for the fabled sunstone. But I already have it. Do-do-do-do. And the thing is, I went to his tombstone before I found the sunstone, but that was also before I found Toma, so he never gave me his alcohol. And then I found the sunstone before I found Toma, I think. That or I found Toma and he gave me his thing, but I never went back. I forgot about it. And then I found the sunstone. It was one of those. Wait, but how does Toma know where the sunstone is at if it's in the future? Because he died basically in 600 AD. The sunstone, I had to go... He probably just tells you it's in a cave somewhere. And that's it. Yeah, I did that part. He probably tells you, hey, it's in the Sun Temple. But I already did that part. And I never... That's the thing. I also don't... I don't think that's her special weapon, because everybody's special weapon is fucking insane. 180, 250. Oh, I guess I never found his. His is 200. Is throughout time? Time travel stuff. Yeah. Okay. And then, I mean, it is time travel. Time travel is hard to get fucking perfect. Because one thing I was also thinking was like, okay, so I remember rescuing Melchior, and I was like, wait a minute. But if I rescued him, and he lived like fucking like 12 million years, I guess he forgot about me, because the next time I found him, he wasn't like, hey, it's you. But you think he would remember their savior, but it has been like 12 million years, so maybe not. I remember going through these extra areas. I will say that Chrono Trigger, when it comes to like JRPGs, I think it worked. It did very well and better than most other JRPGs when it comes to extra stuff. A lot of extra stuff in like JRPGs, they're just fucking like off the wall shit that you just have to fucking know and like hella grind for them. And have like almost nothing to do with the story, but at least the way Chrono Trigger did it, it's actually like relevant. You actually get stuff out of it, and it's like, oh, okay, and it like makes sense to an extent. It's not just completely random. Like at first, the one thing I thought was like completely random was the where you find the rainbow shell, and I was like, how the fuck are you supposed to know this? But then now you mentioned like, oh yeah, if you talk to Toma, he tells you. I was like, oh, that makes sense, because I found it by a complete accident. Anomaly that wasn't originally in timeline. Chrono running into Mara was an accident that kicked all the time variables. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I didn't really think too much about it that way. I just kind of assumed a small chance encounter changes everything. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. Because, I guess, they also never really said it. But I guess that also makes me think, how did Hugh Janus, Magus, know Chrono dies? Because he was a kid when he said it. Because I guess that's what made me think about it. Like, because when Magus said that, or back when it was Janus, he went up to like, one of you are going to die, and then Chrono dies. You bring him back. And it's like, how do you know that as a kid? And this was in the 12 million BC. But Chrono didn't die until the future. Magus never met Chrono as an adult in the future. So how would he have known he would have died? I say all that because to me it emphasized that this was kind of like a... Is that what it is? Okay. Okay, that's what it is then. So he couldn't see his own ass being kicked. I say all that because it made it sound like he knew someone with you was gonna die. Okay. Oh, also, do you know what you get from the book puzzle in the floating city? I never got to fully explore the floating city. And then it went down. I'm like, fuck, I can't go back. But somebody did tell me that there's like a puzzle within like the libraries where you like open books in a certain order, I think, and you get something. But it's probably not that worth it. It's probably just like an extra item that you replace anyways. I'm gonna go talk to homeboy over here. Because I think I'm done? And then the book puzzles. Yeah. Oh, he is calling me over. Have you been by chance observed any odd distortion times fabric in recent days? Oh, I think we've been there. It was strange, different from our world. Indeed, then as I thought. What you mean? As it were, the bucket here has seemed a bit different as of late. Still is connected to the Day of Lavos, of course, but there's more. A great power flows into it from some distant plane, far beyond even the darkened borders of time's eclipse. It's a power similar to that of Lavos, but not entirely the same. A fearsome presence, to be sure, and yet a sense of longing and loneliness there as well. This must be the second presence they talked about a while back, but they didn't have much information about it. You maybe well know the terrible foe awaits you in that place. If you have a mind to face it, by all means go, but I cannot say I recommend it. So it's back. Back with Lavos? Black one's going. The woman's stores over there. She's regaining your humanity at least. That's everything. Okay, you find out. So do I just fight Lavos again? Oh. Okay. Most likely, yeah. Because this also has like two graphics settings as well. I imagine DS might have had that. Oh, hold on, I'll be back. I gotta pee. Oh shit, but yeah, I haven't done this part yet, so I don't know what's gonna happen. That's why I had to go piss. I was like, all right, I don't want to be like fucking sitting here. I gotta pee. I gotta pee. I gotta pee. Excuse me. Here, Lavos is no more. This is the future in which we've defeated him. This is the future of the world. Wait, hold on. So what happens if I kill him? Does he come back here? Because I have a file where I killed him. But maybe he comes back to this plane of existence? The extra content. Okay. Yeah. There are as many worlds as there are potentialities. A new foe has arisen here in the endless expanse that is time's eclipse. It feasts upon thoughts, dreams, and memories. Do not think to meddle here. This enemy is my affair. Maybe if I kill Magus, I don't get descending? Okay, that's what I thought. So if this, well, how does that work with the extra content though? Like, does he just come back for this end content because reasons? Or do they just skip that animation and you just walk in here? Oh, it's fucking Boom Shakalaka. I've not finished with you yet. You might get locked out. So Shala, yeah, he said he wanted to look for his sister. I don't know what the fuck this is. Lavos 2.0? I don't know. I believe I told you not to interfere. The time devourer. Shala. But all that once was fade into oblivion. I welcome the end of existence. Yeah, because what happened to her? She just kind of disappeared. Free yourself from a spell, please. You must open your eyes. I guess that's what happened to their mom? Oh, no. Yeah, maybe I'm locked out if I kill Magus? Why is Shala with it? Things get hella complicated. It's already fucking complicated. Uh-oh. Ooh. How did Chrono not counter? He has an 80 fucking % chance to counter it. Okay, there's only one enemy. I just fucking go big. Oh, does it? Oh, that's cool. Gravity sphere. Triple kick. Let's see what that does. I want to see if he has a certain weakness or anything. Oh! God damn! So he counters physical attacks. That's fine. Actually, let's do that. Do I use Frenzy? Or should I just use an elixir on her? That way I could then do this. He doesn't seem to counter that. And it's a lot of damage. Wait, what? Oh, he still took it. What? Uh-oh. Aura Whirl. I guess I'll just fucking attack them. Oh, really? I've never heard of that. Oh, he missed. Radical Dreamers. I've never heard of that. It's a novel game that was released in the States, bundled with the remastered Chrono Cross. Uh-oh. I wasn't paying attention. Why'd he die? I wasn't paying attention. I bought the remaster too, but I never finished it. Like I said, I only played like fucking an hour or two. I'm like, that's it. God damn! That was a big hit. Oh, it's the never mind, my bad. It's the remaster of Chrono Cross. I bought the remaster of Chrono Trigger. I can just use a lapis. He did just above 200, so I think it's fine. Would you recommend Chrono Cross? Because, like I said, I really enjoyed this game. But I wouldn't say mixed things about Chrono Cross, but more of just like, people are just like, it's alright, but it's no Chrono Trigger kind of deal. Do 3D Chrono Trigger, it will take all my money. A 3D version of updated 3D version of Chrono Trigger would be kind of fucking insane. I feel like. She can be confused. Yeah, like what they did with Final Fantasy VII, in a sense. More just like where they recreate it, I think would be fucking amazing. I guess it really depends on how they want to do the combat stuff, because Not that the remake of Final Fantasy VII is bad, but it's... Ooh, but... It's not quite for me, though. Oh, he confuses everybody. I didn't realize that. Oh, nice. Wait. Is he just counting everybody now? Okay, Chrono Trigger is good, but completely muddled the lore and combat of this game is good, but I'd like to look at it as a what if type story. Ah, okay, I see what you mean. Wait, what did it say? Lowers defense and what? Oof. Let's go ahead and heal. Yeah, doesn't touch anything in this game. Make it like an Octopath Traveler, Star Wars Second Story Arc. I've heard of those, but I don't know anything about them. Just update the graphics with the sprites to make the overworld 3D. That's never gonna happen. Unfortunately, that's not how game companies operate, especially for a game as big as this. And be like, no, we have to do more. But who knows? Maybe they'll be like, you know what? People just want the exact same game, but just to look different. I think would be fucking amazing. I don't care if it works exactly the fucking same. Oh, what? Oh my god, I just healed him for fucking almost 6,000 damage. Oh, you bitch. Get off me. Wait, what? Oh, he's weak against physical attacks now. Okay. Got it. Okay, that's good. Actually, we're doing that. Do this. And do triple kill. Yeah. By Square Enix, who also owns the rights to Chrono Trigger, so it's possible, but they've been playing in my face. Playing in my face for years already. Yeah, I always lose track of like the whole fucking Square Enix and stuff like that. Square, merger or demerger or something like that. God damn, dude. They heal her or remove the fucking confuse. How big is this? She got hit pretty hard. That's not it. Excuse me? How big is this attack gonna be? Two separate companies being Squaresoft and Enix. Yeah. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. No! Shit. Okay. Oh, who's he hitting? Oh, no. Wait. Aura Whirl. I didn't want to use a Mega Elixir, but I probably should. Lower defense is storing power. Does he counter that? No, he doesn't. Or he might have. I don't know, but I knocked him out. Unless I didn't beat him in time, and like that's his charge and power. No, boom shakalaka. But yeah, I would love to see this game remade like the way Final Fantasy VII was. However, I guess one thing that I saw in Final Fantasy VII on the remake, like the fetch quest felt even more fetchy than before. Like I was like, God damn, they're making you fucking just farm like 100 of these? I was like, that's kind of lame. Ugh. Shala. He's overbloated. Yeah, it really felt like that. Like I never played it. I just saw it and I was like, I want to like it, but it just felt like. And it's not really that they changed it. They just kind of, and I wouldn't say they add. I guess changed. It's even worse. Oh god, that makes me sad. I thought that maybe when all three of them come out, because I think there's gonna be 3 parts. I was kind of thinking maybe when all 3 come out, then maybe I'll try it. But I was like, the more I see it, the more I'm just like, it's not really. Because, like, it didn't have to be the exact same game or anything like that, and like I don't mind them adding stuff, but it feels like a different game. It doesn't. It has the Final Fantasy VII skin, but it doesn't feel like a Final Fantasy VII game to me. When time before Lavos consumes the whole world of my awareness. It's so complicated. It's like the best thing I can say is like it's like Dark Souls 2. It's still a Dark Souls game, but there's something about it that just doesn't feel like the other ones. And like I said, I feel like Salty would be able to agree with me on that to an extent, because I know I saw him play Dark Souls 2, and I was like, something about this just really fucking stands out. And I was like, I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't feel like a Dark Souls game. Ah, okay, that might be it. Like, what they did different. But the thing is, I was just like, but I like that's the thing is, I don't know why it's different. Like I can name a bunch of different things that are different about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth compared to the original one, but it's not really those things themselves. But exactly, Crater wasn't at the helm. For Dark Souls 2? I don't know about that person then. When a matter of time before Lavos consumes the whole of my awareness, it was I, after all, who wished from the depths of my sadness and despair that all of that would be erased. The strength you wield now cannot free me. No, perhaps it is better said that no strength can, so long as you can lean upon the crutch of power. This world's sorrow can know no true end. Return to your own time now. Dwell not on this. Did I lose? You know, in love, only for them to introduce a timey-wimey nonsense that doesn't exactly make sense yet. Oh, did they? I don't know anything about the plot. And originally I was like avoiding it because I heard that they changed the plot and stuff like that. But like I said, after seeing so much of it, I'm just like, you know what? I don't really care about spoilers anymore. It's just kind of like... And like the more I hear about all that to say is that the more I hear about the actual story and plot, and they have like fucking dementors and shit. And I'm like, it's kind of interesting, but it doesn't feel right for Final Fantasy VII. But from what I've been told, I haven't found it or read it or anything. It's just from what I've been told by other people. Final Fantasy VII now is more what they were trying to do story-wise when it first came out, but due to limitations, they didn't. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's just what I've been told. So I was just like, but like seeing all this extra stuff that they're adding, I was like, if they originally intended to add it to the first one, then I don't think it would have worked as well. It's one of those things where I think all this extra stuff that they added for more content actually hurt the game. I guess that's what you meant by the being bloated. Hugh Janus, thank you, but I am the girl I was no more. Live and be strong. But Shala, farewell, my brother. He has foresight. How come he can't see this coming? For years has done nothing but expand more and more movies, spin-off games, novels, etc. That is true. That is true. So you mean to say that no matter how hard I strive, no matter how strong I grow, there is nothing I might do to save you? What purpose then does this existence serve? If this is to be the way of things, then let me abandon all that was and fade away as well. Should a part of me somehow even then remain, then perhaps that will be the birth of something new, something with greater meaning than all this. He's gonna kill himself? Did I lose a character? Did I win? Or did I lose? What the fuck is happening? What is this place? This feels like it. How's it going, Josh? He's like, ugh. Who am I? What happened? I don't remember anything. There was something I needed to do, something I needed to find. Let's find a way to remember. I will. Okay. So. Okay. I was thinking that might have been 3 things to happen in that fight. 1, you just lose. You just die. What the fuck? Well, I guess that was a fight. Boss fight. Okay, interesting. Because I was thinking there's 3 things that could happen. 1, you just get killed. Just straight out. Boom. You just lose. Boom. That's it. 2, you don't beat him in time. You don't beat him before he does something. That's what I thought happened here. And then maybe there was a 3rd where I beat him in a certain amount of time so he doesn't knock everybody out. But I don't know. But I'm not too sure. I don't think so. I do like how like Frog is yellow in this instead of green. And Morrow is shooting fire instead of ice. But. That's such a Goku character. Such a fucking Goku character. Okay, so that's interesting. But now Magus, do I unlock something else now? Because I beat the boss the first time and then unlocked some stuff. I did those and then unlocked the new boss. Does beating this boss unlock more stuff? And then to do more? I don't know. Man, I thought I was done with this game yesterday. It's like fucking blueprints all over again. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what to expect. I guess I just gotta wait. I'm gonna sit through the credits because fuck it, why not? Wait, doesn't Luca have like red hair? No, so Frog was yellow there. Hey, she's got a club. She doesn't use weapons. See, like, if they did, like, like this extra stuff that they added to Chrono Trigger, if they did that to Final Fantasy VII, I think that would have worked fantastic. But what they did for Final Fantasy VII, they kind of just, like, changed the entire game. And I'm not talking about mechanically. I'm talking about just, like, what happens, where it goes from there, and, like, the plot and all that kind of stuff. It's just like, They didn't add to. They just straight up changes the fucking game. I'm like, But like I said, who am I to say, like, I don't know who's in charge or who, like, created, without going into spoilers, they changed a lot. You can go into spoilers. I don't think I'm ever going to play that game. I'm fine. I don't think I'm ever going to go to that, go play it. Like I said, mechanically, that game just doesn't interest me. And the more I see about it plot-wise, the less I become interested with it already. So I'm kind of like, But, what was I saying? The fuck was I talking about? Yeah, because it just feels like a whole different game that they just changed so much about it. They didn't add, they just changed everything. And I was like, So, but it's Final Fantasy VII, so people are going to eat it up regardless. It's like fucking Pokemon. Final Fantasy VII is probably like the RPG of the RPG of Pokemon. Doesn't matter what the fuck people do with that game. People are going to buy it, consume it, ingest it, put it inside them, fucking put it straight up their butt, fucking eat it, fucking breathe it, live through it, all of that. Doesn't matter. It's Final Fantasy VII. They're going to do it. And I think that's what they ended up doing, or kind of happening with that. Kind of like Pokemon's been rather consistent. I was going to say Dragon Ball Z is probably like the Pokemon version of anime. Like, it doesn't matter what fucking people do. It doesn't matter how often. Ending number 13. I went from 1 to 13. Obtain Dream Seeker. Save. Sure. Yeah. Make the these things called the Whispers. Are those the Dementor things? The shadow things that are like flying around? They're guardians of the timeline. They serve the arbiters who are in charge of keeping the timeline as it's supposed to be. They serve the arbiters who are in charge of keeping the timeline as it's supposed to be in line with Richard 77. The arbiters, and it said that now you make your own destiny. Joke's on you. Rebirth literally ends the same way with Aerith still dying. I guess that can appeal to some people. That wouldn't appeal to me. 90% crit rate? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Okay. So, what do I do now? Now you live asking, why the fuck did we go through all this shit in the first game? I would... Yeah, I would be upset with that too. Black one was gone, and the woman's torture souls. That was a temporary answer. Gaze contained with that bucket. Find out of your souls, but all of those are breathing in the world. This is better to know what's in the planet itself. Death was owed to weakness. No. So what do I do now? It didn't show me anything to happen. That's not what I meant to do. They're both games, but don't pull some bullshit bait and switch on me. Yeah, because it's Final Fantasy VII. They kind of expected, people kind of expected to be a certain way. It's like Pokemon, again, but in a different way. It's almost like how they started adding like all these fucking like Dynamax and stuff like that. For the most part, people don't really mind, and it's like, okay, whatever. But they're slowly going the Digimon route. You know, where they fucking evolve, but they always come back, kind of deal. And then, but it'd be like it. But I was gonna say it'd be like if Pokemon went the full Digimon route, where they're fucking evolving like 5 goddamn times and then come back to the original one, and it's just like, wait a minute, this is Pokemon. Why are you doing this? Do I go through it again? Can I open this? I don't think I can. Okay. He's like, ha! And then he faces against the wall. Man, I remember getting like 10 XP. That should do no goddamn damage. Alright. Man, you got a 10% chance to not crit right there. Yeah, so yeah, but long story short, yeah, something about Final Fantasy VII, the remake, didn't really appeal to me, and like the more I hear about it, the more I learn about it, the more I'm just like, nah, I'll pass. I'd just rather replay the original 7. Which I might do. It's been a long time. And then this is, yeah. Where's it at? Falcon Strike. I only used the spheres in one fight, and that was against the Queen. Do I get anything out of this? I don't know. Oh no! Miss. Nice. Nice. I think I've only cleared these enemies out once. They usually always just kind of run away. Ooh, got him. I guess just a decent amount of XP. Free enemies, I guess. This room is the same, but the... There's gonna be 2 trolls on here. Wait, I still need to find Dalton. Where the fuck is Dalton? He ran away last time. Now I'm trying to figure out where he's at now. Counter. Hell yeah. Fuck that guy. Okay. I didn't mean to hit that button. Hit that guy. Oosh. Is that a button too? Ah, okay, so... Alright. Alright, they did. Ooh, one thing I haven't played for a while is Castlevania. Oh, I never played it. It's Castlevania. Oh, goddammit, stop hitting me! Did I take damage from that? Maybe. It's like, Ninja Vanish! Oh, dude just fucking ran out. Did. God damn, a fucking 90% chance to crit him with an 80% chance to counter is kind of fucking nuts. This is... Yeah. I have to go down this way. Wait, I flipped that button. What did that button do? I don't remember. Boom. Boom. Bitch. Ooh. Is it this way? I don't fucking remember. I think it was this way. Flame strength. God damn, it's kind of thick. I don't remember where I gotta go for this. What did that button do? Fucking rats. Why not attack the people that can counter? I have to go by faster. Dun. He's got some good defense too. All right, 2,300. Where am I going? Is it this way? No, I don't think so. I don't think it's this way. I want to fight him. Yeah, because then I push that button, right? I guess I can give Magus a counter thing as well. Oh, then it brought me back here. So this button did what? Surely I'm not stuck here, right? Oof. What's got me? Huh? Wait, where do I gotta go? Shit, I don't know. I'm about to fight a bunch of rats here, I think. No, I don't want to fight this. I'm fighting the fireball. All right. I don't think I went down. Got it! Boom, 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 boom. Ah, this is where I have to go, I think. I think. Man. Falcon Strike. Man, I've been trying to eat healthier. So I've been reading stuff like sardines and shit are supposed to be like super fucking healthy for you. And I've noticed a difference, but I can still kind of taste it though. Because this is where I fought Dalton, however you fucking say his name. And then I fought Chrono. Am I gonna fight Chrono again? Oh, no, I don't. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to go to the other areas. Okay. I might just like look up. Okay. Like, if I could get all the endings in one playthrough, I would probably try to do that, but I don't think that's how this game works. I think you have to like. There are certain stuff that you do early or mid or even late game that determines what kind of endings you are. And if you don't do those, then you can't get that ending. Which I get for older games, but at the moment I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I can't think of anything else I might need to do right now. Actually, well, there is that one lizard that keeps telling me, hey, show me some stones. Show me shiny stones. This way. I just want to go to the shell. See if anything comes up. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Alright, nothing there. I can talk to the king for a little bit. Still like how you have to go back in time, give some lady some beef jerky, and that will teach her how to, and that unlocks her capability of becoming like a good parent. So she teaches her child to be a good person, and then he no longer steals her shit. Chancellor, prepared a lovely present to give you at the Moonlight Parade tonight. Trying to go to the kitchen. Goes in you, eat all you want. Come on, time waste. Okay. Okay, I think I'm done. I don't know. How long have been on? An hour and a half? Fuck, what am I gonna do now? I'm gonna see Tokyo Pops. See if he has anything for me. Oh, Luca's friends. If you see Luca, tell her to drop by sometime. I'm working on some different gear for my fairy daughter. Hey, Luca. Been working on some different gear. Okay. I'm tapping always up, taking on the legs dimensions. Man, she fucking lost her legs. Wait, how do I get to that door? Wait, so what was the deal about Luca fucking... I guess that's just backstory? When she found out when her mom got stuck and got her like legs crushed, and then Robo somehow knew and was like, alright, I'll give her my legs. And then you didn't get it, and then that didn't happen, but he gave her like a fucking gem that like can revive somebody. It's kind of insulting, isn't it? Because of the irony. Where haven't I been for a while? I haven't been to Frog's place in a while. Boop, 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 boop. There he goes! Come here! Come here! Oh, stop that, you bad boy. Wait. Hagen told me he only shows up here once, and this is like the 4th time I found him. Hagen lied to me. And he just disappears into the tree over here. Alright, well, I think I'm done. No, I didn't mean to fucking run into him. Damn! I was trying to ignore him. There is one thing I haven't done because I didn't think it was going to make a difference. It's taking the portal before I fight my mirrored image. Which means I have to go back through this again. What do you have? Dragon's Tear. Boost critical hit rate. Yes. Okay. Ah, what up, mate? I know this guy. I know that guy, too. Dude. See, this wasn't here last time. Ooh, I got blasted. Oh, that's a counter, but I don't really feel like doing anything about it. That's fine. There's also some items I didn't get when I was in here the first time around. I didn't know how to get them. I guess I have to drop down from the floor. Oh shit, I already just did this. Okay. But yeah, Link, you ever play this game? It's a good game. It's a really good game, and it holds up really well. Nice. Ignore that whole fight. That one too. That was great. See the news copies 2,800 foot. I believe it. Yeah, it's actually a really good game. It was like really well done. It's not perfect by any means. Old games like that kind of struggle with issues. So 1,000 Costco hot dogs. How much is a Costco hot dog? I've never actually had one. I imagine they're $1, maybe $2. Man, I'm tired of shit because I'm fucking drinking any goddamn caffeine yet. I was trying to hold it off, but it's already like fucking like 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. I think it'll be okay if I do that. But I was trying to finish my drink first. Okay. Buck 50. Is it a buck 50? I don't want to fight these. Oh, I don't have to. Nice. I don't have to fight him. Nice. Alright, I'm out of here. Damn, it's gonna make me fight him? It is. Shit! They counter magic with a really big hit too, I think. "80 minutes after waking to consume caffeine allows the body naturally reserve." Supposed to work that way. My body doesn't feel like it works that way, but I read that like in Andrew Huberman's voice. Alright, this is gonna go for like a minute or two. I'll be back. I go pee. Ah, okay. All right. I don't think I ever took this one. Did I? Or is there... I don't feel like going through this again, so I'm gonna save it just in case. Because I think there's another portal after this. Okay. Okay. Which was this way? No. I'm getting kind of hungry though. Is that some sardines? I didn't like that brand. It wasn't good. Oh yeah, but Link, if you want sardines, the Central Market brands at HEB, they fucking slap. They're actually pretty good. I actually really enjoyed them. I've tried like fucking like 10 different brands now, and like most of them are kind of like, eh. Ignore that. Damn it! I was trying to go down the fucking ladder. I'm about to say stairs. They're already countering the fucking main people, so it's fine. Now I gotta fight things. Can I just leave? Alright, that's fine. Now there should be one more portal, I think. Is there? Yeah, I've never taken this one. To the era from which you came, do you wish to return there? Yes. And it just takes me back here. Okay, that's what I thought. That's why I didn't do it. I think I'm done. I only got 2 of, at the moment, 13 endings. But I feel like to get the other ones require other playthroughs. And I'm like, I do not want to do that. I know as a kid, I would have played the fuck out of this game. I don't think there's anything else here. But is this supposed to be blocked off? I don't know what to do. How do I get fucking 11 more endings? Well, I guess one of them is dying. I guess dying to Shala would be another one. I guess that'd be 2. And then dying to first Lavos form is 1. Dying to Lavos form 2 is another one. Then dying to Shala is another one. So that'd be 3. And then I got 2, so that'd be 5. So I guess 5 out of 13, maybe? I don't know. I think I'm just going to like fucking like look it up and like probably watch like YouTube's for like the rest of the stream based on this. Let's see. Endings. This is an hour and a half video. Why not? It was kind of. Let me see. Let me get this on screen. Boom. All right. Just let this run around in the background, I guess. Add window. Window capture. Chrome. This. Ooh, okay. That. Then I think I also need to do a audio of it. I like deleted like all my fucking scenes, and I was like, I'm starting over. Why is there 2? Spoilers.
Chrono Trigger has at least 13
Whoever doesn't want
depending on
spoilers.
how you look at it. They all depend on at which point in the game you defeat Lavos, and they're not too serious for the most part, and a lot of them are just...
Beat Lavos, lose to Lavos. 1, bad ending. Okay, I got that. After resurrecting Chrono? Before? Oh, that's true. Before resurrecting Chrono. Before first trip to 600 AD. Really? Wait, hold. How do you beat Lavos before ever time traveling? Because your first time travel sends you to 600 AD. What the fuck? I guess he'll explain it. After a battle at Zenin Bridge, but before getting the Hero's Badge from Tada. After getting Hero's Badge from Tada, before going to Isla's party, 65 million BC. These are different endings? They're getting Gate Key back from Azala before giving the Masamune to Frog. They're giving Frog the Masamune before defeating Magus, after defeating Magus, before defeating Azala and the Black. There might be a missing word there. After defeating Azala and the Black Tyranno. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be Black Tyranno. Before the supposed lose fight with Lavos at the Ocean Palace.
Fairly goofy Easter egg.
Wait, so the Ocean Palace is flying? Is that what I was... That's what I forgot to look for. So the Ocean... That's the Ocean Palace then. I forgot to look that up. Wait, where's Dalton though? Wait, what? It's out for the normal 1990 levels. Speaking strictly in no cheating terms, it's not that you're too slow. You need better equipment. Oh, they use RNG manipulation. You know what? I'll just watch the video. It'll probably explain everything.
Really. I put timestamps in the description, so if you want to, you can watch the endings play out fully, or you can skip ahead. So this is what happens if you lose the fight with Lavos at the end of the game. It shows the world being destroyed, and that's kind of it really. I wasn't too sure if I wanted to include it, but most other people seem to count it, and it is a bit cooler than a normal standard game over.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay. So 13 is the new ending with Magus. Originally there's only 12. Okay. Alright, I remember this one. Yeah, I remember seeing this and I'm like, what the fuck? This is very Dragon Ball Z like. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, and they all die. Okay. Yeah, and it turns red and shit. In the future. Okay. Alright. Okay. Man, how do you beat how do you even find Lavos? Before you even time travel, because god damn.
This is most likely the first real ending most people got. You get this by resurrecting Chrono before you beat Lavos at the end of the game.
Really? That's my fault for assuming New Game Plus was going to play out the exact same way, just new, I guess. I don't know. Wait. This happens after reviving him for a certain timeline? Okay, I remember this part, yeah. Doesn't mean save the future? Yeah. I don't remember that dude. I don't remember who the fuck that is. His name sounds familiar, but I don't know who the fuck it is. It feels kind of loud. Yeah. I remember this. This is the ending. This is the good ending, right? Yeah. Oh, this shit. This is the good ending, I think. Yeah, and they all fucking leave. And they start having cutscenes. Are they going to show the cutscenes? Those are kind of cool.
So, yeah. And what happens after this depends on what you did with the epoch. So, yeah, this ending does have a few variations, so let's go through them.
Oh, the epoch is the epic is intact.
By fighting Lavos' head, and sort of
I did lose the epic.
It's really long and not a little bit boring, but once you've done it once, his head is destroyed, and you can enter the shell to finish the fight.
Like he's just on auto attack. He's like, "Fuck this game." Yeah, I missed this part. I didn't find this. Really? A part of me wants to try this, but I don't know if I want to do a Lavos fight for this. I don't know if I want to do a whole Lavos fight just for this. So I think I'm just gonna watch it. A gift for you, United, to commemorate this day. Oh, that's right. He gives her a bell. Yeah. All right. Does that change? Oh wait. Well, hold on. Wait. Whoa. 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 That's different. Where did everyone go? Someone please lend me a hand. I have places to be. She's like, fuck this shit. I'm out of here. Yeah, I forgot that Epic got destroyed when I flew to Lavos. Yeah, the version I have has Morrow and Chrono flying through there in balloons. That's really cool. Considering how old this game is, for them to have like this much fucking content in it is actually kind of amazing. Oh shit, there goes the Epic. For the longest time, I've always pronounced it Epoch, but it turns out it's Epic. I was like, oh, I learned that like fucking 2 days ago. Yeah, because I do remember the scene where I took the Epic into the fight. It's just fucking flying around, shit's exploding, fucking crashes. And I was like, oh shit. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, how is Robo there with? I guess if you never fight the mom, you bitch can fly. I imagine you have to not do the extra stuff like fight the mother computer and fight Magus for that to happen. Because even we're not even going to Magus at all, because we fight him, you kill him, or if you don't fight him, he joins your party. And if he joins your party, I don't know if you get this scene. You might, well, because everybody returns to their time. So yeah, that makes sense. These cutscenes are probably there to show you more things if you missed it. Like for instance, the robot sister. Andromedus, or whatever the fuck her name was. Because if you see this and you never find the mother computer, then you're like, oh, wait. You're like, wait. Where the fuck is that character? And you're going around looking for it, and then you fucking end up killing it. And you're like, oh. You're over here looking for Robo's potential girlfriend, and you find out he's a sister, and you like murder her. I was thinking about skimming the ending, but I was like, you know what? I'm glad I did it. Hold on, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get a drink. this happens after reviving Chrono. No, I think he meant that after you revive Chrono and then complete the game. Because this didn't show the cinematics. If I can get like the true good, if I got like the true good ending, I was like, I'm fine with that. All the extra ones, I'm just like, whatever. I think the true good ending is where you like fucking do everything.
You get this variation by
Yeah,
using
I remember
epoch
that.
to smash into Lavos' shell, bypassing that fight I mentioned before.
Oh, is that what it does? Oh, I didn't know that's what happens. That's why I didn't fight it. Because I sacrificed the epic to skip that fight. I didn't realize that. Yeah, she does that, he does that, he does that. They start flying around. Yeah. Okay, I did this one. And then is this when it starts doing cutscenes? Save the Chancellor. That's an ending?
So this is a real minor variation. To get this, you have to do the Rainbow Shell quest and save the Chancellor. The thing that changes here is that the Chancellor will be standing next to the King instead of Pierre the lawyer. So if you do the Forest Restoration quest, Luca gets sent through a weird little time warp, and you get to see the day that Luca's mum is crippled. If you manage to save her, then at the Millennial Fair, Luca's mum will be up and at him and happy and wants to dance with Taban. If you don't save her, then she's sort of sitting down and maybe a little bit bummed out. So this variation depends on whether or not you killed Magus, but you have to have saved the epoch to get this variation. And the thing that changes here is that as you're zooming through the sky and you look down at the bridge, instead of seeing Frog next to the Queen, you see Glenn, which is who Frog used to be before he got turned into a frog.
Oh, interesting. I never thought about pulling out Frog while I fight Magus.
This is the ending you get if you do not resurrect Chrono.
With Lavos dead? Oh shit. No. With Lavos dead, the gates will no doubt soon be closed. Return to your age now or risk being lost to time's flow. He just fucking leaves. He's like, fuck this. Wait, there's 6 there. I only have like 5, I think. No, I mean 9. I only have like 7 or 8, I think. Hold on. Quick look. I don't think I have 9. I thought I had like 8 or 7. I know you can't see it right now, but it's because I figured it. Yeah, I'm missing two. What the fuck? I'm missing two of them. Interesting. Like, fuck Chrono. I guess that ending is to show you can revive him. Oh, they prosper for another 1,000 years. Wait, so where are those two other portals at? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm missing two portals. Two whole ass portals. I always thought it was kind of awkward. I had that shape. In my head, I was just like, this would feel more symmetrical if it had 9, but I was like, it's another game.
This
Maybe
ending also has variations.
You mean about whether our lives flash before we die? Yeah, I get that feeling that entities are finally at rest too. You guys feel it too. All easy to mess things up traveling through time. Should probably dismantle the epic, shouldn't we? We didn't be able to see the others again though. Wonder how everyone is doing. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, and I was like, oh shit. I forgot to tell you guys something. How many times must I ask you to calm down? You won't be able to bring him back if you're such a rush. I can understand how her give. Oh no, he's escaping. Oh, fuck it. That time I go, this can revive him. What do you mean, Chrono? We still have a time machine. Yay! This sounds like if I got this ending and didn't know you can revive Chrono, I would be like, oh shit, there's probably a sequel for this part, but no, it's in the game. That is bad. We're gonna slap. Bum. You, where did everyone go? Could someone please lend me a hand? Thanks, yeah, but I have places to be. She's like, fuck you. Maybe just time. Shall I fire a few off? No time on that now. He's like, no, don't do it! He does it. Okay, that's interesting. Might skim this one a bit. Oh, this feels about the same. Until... Okay. Wait, but he's with me, though. So is she. So is he. They're with me right now, so why am I... All I want is consistency. There we go. Oh, is that a Khajiit? I never did finish Skyrim. That might be a game I play. I don't know. Oh, so the ending is they go through the effort of reviving Chrono. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's the same thing, but if the epic is destroyed. Okay. Did everyone get here? I thought the gate's been closed. I take you with the telepod. Dude, time machine. Remember from the end of time, you left behind the time egg. The time egg you see is blah 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 blah. Do you understand? Actually, in other words, we can get Chrono back. Yes, it is possible. I get at this point. I guess at the end, it doesn't matter how you do it because you're not doing it. They just do it on their own. This is Grace is looking for you. Stay here with your dad. But don't worry, I'll bring the big dummy back. Trust me. Trust me, bro. Dad. Now to go to patient lean bells around the 400 years, headboard that will be rung proudly instead. It's beautiful. Now you can do the honors. What a heavy ass fucking bell though. Are they gonna teleport back to this time, like right before she flies off? Chrono's gonna come back and then jump on? Oh, I guess not. I do like how they have multiple endings to show you the extra stuff that's in the game. I'm still... My only real complaint, which I guess it's more of a preference, I guess, but it's what you have to do, or the final action of how to save Chrono is just swapping him with a fucking ragdoll. And like this fucking world-eating boss is just not gonna happen to notice. I'm glad I did get the lifelike doll at the very beginning, because I was like, I feel like something here is important. Let me just fucking do everything I can. Kei Shinoda, not Mike Shinoda, but Kei Shinoda. The end. I wonder when people got an ending like this and we're like, oh, okay, I'm good, and they just like stop playing.
If you kill Magus and the Epoch is intact, then Frog is restored to Glen form as everyone is chasing Gaspar like in 3A.
First one is to experience all those events. Maybe the missing up traveling through time. She finds the signs of F should be able to see the other girl. Wonder how everyone is doing. Oh shit! They're telling me, yeah. Okay. So it's the same thing, right? You revive him? Revive who? You mean Chrono? I like how no, they're not like, oh shit, you're back to normal! Instead of a giant ass fucking frog. Oh wait, never mind, they say, who are you? Never mind, there goes, that answers my question. Frog? He's handsome! Music in this game was fucking great though. Yeah. Oh, okay. So Lucas stayed. Oh yeah, cause yeah. And then they just fucking do that, and then she's like, I got places to be, and does that, and then they start flying. And then you see Robo and his sister again. Yeah. Oh, that's different. All right. Then it goes. Oh, I rewinded it. Then it goes to the tree, right? Yeah, and then she runs off to Chrono. Oh, no, she doesn't.
So that's it for the main two endings. From here on, it's pretty straightforward, as in there are no variations. They all depend on at which point you defeat Lavos, so I'm going to be going through them in chronological order. Swish. To get this one, you have to beat Lavos right at the start of the game.
Was that damn Greek tree? How's it going, Salty?
To the left telepod for the test run of the teleporter, you go right into the right one. It'll just be you and Marley against Lavos, so it can be kind of tough. But if you're on a New Game Plus and you're at least level 50, then it's not too bad. Alternatively,
oh
shit! He's supposed to lose fight during the Ocean Palace, but in this supposed to lose fight, Lavos is like double power, so it's no easy feat, even on a New Game Plus.
Wait, hold on.
With
so
power,
this was the
you can at least level 50, then it's not too bad. Alternatively, you can get its ending by beating Lavos during the supposed to lose fight during the Ocean Palace, but in this supposed to lose fight, Lavos is like double power, so it's no easy feat, even on a New Game Plus, with maxed out stats.
What the fuck? Chrono Trigger development room. Check walk around here with the dude. That's kind of cool. Oh, a package come in? Alright. What are you looking at, buddy? Trying to start something? Come on, bring it! He's like, fucking throw hands. Oh, come on, 1-4. No, I lost again. I'm still missing 2 portals, and I don't know where. We go and play with that. See you in another game soon. Day by day. That's interesting. I didn't think fucking just going to the opposite portal fucking at the very, 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 very beginning of it. So that's how people do a speed run of it. Oh, okay. You think there will be a sequel? I'm actually not crazy about that speed run, but it feels kind of anticlimactic because you basically prep for it in the first game. New Game Plus, you just rush to it and just fucking slam it out, and then you're done. It's like, Must come to an end, I think. So you're telling me I can do a New Game Plus and fight Lavos instantly and probably be okay. That's pretty good. Cosmic got 3K. Wait, sorry, he thought you were just a cosplayer. I do like how they broke the third wall or fourth wall in a sense here. I think that's what the term's called. But Toba. That design noob, but as a programmer, he pawns noobs at the arcade. Well, now it's my turn to set off on a journey, see what there was in store. I wonder if I should. Wait, was Pwn a thing that was used in the 90s? I thought that was a 2000s thing. And this is extra, like added on the remake. Wait, what did he say? You want a buggy repaired? 10 million G bought to cover the cost. Don't look for me. Come on, Toad. Go Trigger Team tiny bit. Good job, guys. It's the Frog King. There is what it is. Press again. Sorry, it won't happen again. This reminds me of those fucking the old Pixar. Is it Pixar? bloopers at the end of movies like Toy Story, Lion King, and shit like that. Or like during the credits they have like, I don't know if Lion King had it, but I know Toy Story did. But no, Lion King's Disney. Pixar, yeah, Pixar's Toy Story, right? Yeah, where like during the credits they have like fucking like outtakes. So I should put a balance. Sorry for that. Thought this was tough. You should get a load of Final Fantasy 4. At a time, one thing at a time. I bet something good here. Man, I'm tired of shit. God damn, dude. Program 29.6 special someone not quite hero material. The legend went up for those cards and letters. $486. She's doing more damage than I did. That was interesting. Man, I might take a fucking nap, dude. I'm tired of shit. Oh my god. Chrono Trigger. Reset. Just joking. That would be kind of crazy. What? There's a game in particular. I'm pretty sure a handful of games have done that. Where they like kind of like warn you like, hey, don't do this, don't do this, don't do it. And if you keep doing it, it like deletes your fucking file. And it's like, oh my god. It tells you like, we're gonna delete your file if you keep doing this. And you keep doing it, and it fucking like deletes your file and shit. It's a roly-poly. Jet bike race program high score is 21 seconds. Can you read it? 2 pounds working on this game. That's an odd question. Okay. Ever since I started growing out my hair, I've been getting a lot of attention from guys. I can't believe it. Close saying you'll appreciate the little details on the monsters like here. Check out the shadow on this guy's sword. See it? Does he have one? Easy. Congrats on finishing the game. Why don't you spend more time? Yes, such a moving story. And then 128th entry. Oh, it must be the wrong era. Good time to see you in another game. What they're doing today is me, I'll buy games again, then they're renting and borrowing stuff. What are you talking about? He's got money, all the money in the world. I love a good quest, don't you? Like Dragon Quest? For Takashi Tokido. Is that a cake? It's a dream. What the fuck? Hi, Kira Toriyama. Hey, Sasuke Kida, Pops working on games too. Are you seeing this? Isn't this great? That's actually really cool. Never longer play boys and girls. Wait. I have nothing better to do than read this. Fucking asshole. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Well, the years sure do fly by. The game was first released in 1985. Okay, so this is the extra shit. Guess what? I hit the 100,000 yen jackpot. I used to be that a dinner after each game. Now I'm getting one instead. I must be getting old. I'm finishing the game. You're now a new member of the Dream Team. Since you blew through the game so fast, we adjusted the credits to suit your style. That's cool. Successor to Guardian.
To get this ending, you have to beat Lavos immediately after returning from 600 AD for the first time using the right telepod.
Hey, Melkor's going. Oh, you can't leave. Or you're not. Alright, can you open around just like a human again? Is that what's that supposed to mean? If everyone means I don't know what kind of game you're playing, but there's no need for you to keep dressing that way. It must be uncomfortable. Oh fuck no! I'm just watching a video on it. How's it going, Wumba? Because I got two of the endings. I think I got the main good ending, and then the extra ending from the remake. The extra ending requires you to fight a second boss. Basically, the second tier boss is Magus's sister. The one, the Shala, the Boom Shakalaka girl. You fight her. I haven't got to it yet. That might be the very last one. Might be like over here. I think that's the good ending. But yeah, right here. Oh, this right here, that boss. Right there. Oh, you can't see it. Because, that boss right there. The one above me? Right here? That boss. That's another boss. I did that. That's like the new updated ending. So I got 2 out of 13. And apparently there's different variations of some. It's still like the same ending, but they have a little variations of some. I guess it's different. They probably have like 20 something endings. Oh, and Wumbo, what's really cool is that you can fight the boss before you even time travel. Before you even fucking time travel, you can fight the boss. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, I don't know if you saw it, but this long section right here is for people that kind of like speedrun it. Where is it at? Right here. It's right here. The Dream Project. I think this is an updated ending. Oh. Well, yeah, you did look at it, so you probably know most of the stuff already. So instead of going there, which I did, you go over here, and then it takes you to the boss. You fight that.
And this is supposed
was
to
definitely not recommended. Yeah. So then you fight that, and now you're talking to like game mods and stuff like that, or developers. And then they got Akira Toriyama, the Dragon Ball Z guy, over here. Where's he at? Right here. That's Akira Toriyama, the Dragon Ball Z guy. You get to here, and then this guy talks backwards, and then when you read it, it says, "I have nothing better to do than read this," and I was like, "Fucking asshole." And then this guy was just like, Since you sped run this game, let me give you credits to match your style. I think this is when you came in. And that's it. That's it. After speedrunning. So now I'm here. Yeah. Keep saying that. What's that supposed to mean? I was like, beat the game the first time you can exit the boss with only 1 or 2 people. Yeah. Did that one. Yeah. We're just about to take a look at this 400-year-old film of our ancestors' wedding. We found it when we were cleaning up the treasure. Film! She's a vampire! This is an ending? I guess? Oh, it's the queen and frog. Yeah, because like, where was it at? Like here? I guess all these endings are just like different variations of like the same one. So he's got 2, then 2A, 2B. And it's probably like 2C, D, and E, and then it goes to 3. So it looks shitty in that. God, game. I used the absolute fuck out of GameFAQs website. But ever since I did use... Wait, what? So she's part frog? Her ancestor married a frog? That's a weird ending. Yeah, GameFAQs absolute sucks. It's terrible as a website. God damn. It was like the place to be. I didn't know that place.
And that's it.
I'm always surprised that website is still up.
Rolling, and there's a new and a frog just fucking about. Eh.
Wait, what was this?
And it's you get this ending by beating Lavos on your first visit to the end of time. You go and inspect this bucket in the corner, and that's it. It's just the end credits rolling, and there's a new and a frog just fucking about.
That ending, I don't think so. Japanese video games and animes can be really fucking weird sometimes, so it doesn't surprise me. I don't think there's a mistranslation. I think that's just how it happened, or this ending was. But yeah, I think I did everything. Well, actually no, because one thing I also noticed was that where was it at? I forgot where it is. But basically, there is 9 portals. There's 9 portals. I have 7. I don't know where those other 2 portals are at. I was trying to find the image of it. Yeah, I have no fucking idea where they're at. They're like, oh, here, being a frog fucker, silly game we play as kids. Oh, one thing I think you probably find interesting is where it's at the end of it. Epic is intact. Where's it at? Look who's there. It's our homegirl. Fucking the robot sister. I guess they are kind of like doing the dirty and fucking stuff like that. This ending happens if you don't fight the mother computer. Trying to find
You get this ending by fighting Lavos' head in a sort of boss rush mode. It's really long. Just by
Oh, that's just by rezzing him. Yeah, right here.
direct.
See, there's 9. There's 9 there. I have 7. See, I have 7, but there's 9 here. So I don't know what's going on. This is where I was on good night. I think in that playthrough you don't find the sister, or you don't find the motherboard either. I think you just ignore it completely. And I think that ending is showing you that there are more characters to incentivize you to go back into the game and look for them. That's the impression I'm getting. God, I don't want to take a nap. Well, I want to take a nap, but I shouldn't take a nap. So I'm gonna fucking like slam this fucking pre-workout I use for caffeine. Yeah. If you get an answer, let me know. But like I said, I might try to find those 2 more portals, but I'd have no idea where the fuck they could be at. Bangor Dorm, 2300 AD, and the Guardia Forest, 1080. Bangor Dorm. Alright, let me go look for that after this.
You get this ending by beating Lavos at any time after the battle at Zenon Bridge, but before giving or taking the Tartars. Taking the Tartar. Getting the hero's badge from Tartar.
Like, why is this an ending? 1000 AD in the forest. Actually, I don't know if I've ever been there. And Bangor Dome. I'll take a look at that. This is considered the legendary hero ending? I thought... Oh, there he goes. There's no spaceship in this one. No spaceship in the background, at least. This game was actually really well done, especially for such an old game. Like, as far as the quality and attention to detail a game can get, this is pretty far fucking up there. Oh, because you didn't call him out, so they think he's the legendary hero. Yeah, possibly. I think the speedrun ending is new with the remake. Oh, he's actually making his way through, but he's about to fight Ozzy, isn't it? Oh, he's about to fight Magus. Wait, what? Which other sister son is so good its own innings? You're like, wait, who the fuck is that? And yeah. That's what I think is happening. Yeah, I don't know why it took me so long to fucking say that. I'm not even on any drugs. This is just me normally. Can't even talk. That's interesting. What? Oh, there's more on the unknown path. Okay, hold on. So, let's go back here. Okay. Okay, so you said it is guarded forest 1000 AD. I didn't know you can enter the forest. Is this the forest? Wait, where the fuck is the guarded forest at? Let me see. After changing the pendant at Zeo, the path to the open glade will be blocked. The party can only access it by going through the gate at the end of time. Wait, what? Which activates the gate to 1080 Portal 2. Okay. Let's see. The Bangor Dome. Navigate through Lab 16 in the future to reach Bangor Dome. Bangor Dome. I think it's one of these. That's Keeper's Dome. It's abandoned sewers. Might be right here. Ferris Dome. That's the sewers to my right. Bangor Dome. Navigate through Lab 16 in the future to reach Bangor Dome, which activates the gate to 1000 AD. Yeah, this one. Okay. Oh, did I never take it? Oh. I never took that portal. I thought I did. Oh. This is what I was trying to get to for the fucking longest. But the fucking pathway is blocked. That's why I couldn't get in here. It's probably going to be like, here goes a fucking toothpick. Power ring. It's probably like fucking 3 strength. A 6 strength is kind of nice. Alright, that fucking answers my question. Alright. I'll leave that here, but I'll be back. I gotta go pee. Dude, but it probably suck a little reward. That's the thing. I don't think there is. Not from what I've seen so far. Aside, because, well, I guess it depends on how you want to view it. But so far it seems all the extra rewards are based or endings are just variations of things I've already done. But it doesn't necessarily feel like I'm actually missing anything. I'm starting to believe I actually did everything.
Any point after getting the hero's badge from Tata, but before going to Ayla's party in 65 million BC.
So, but like I said, I don't know yet. Big, but really, isn't there like 20 interactable zones that you just visit a few different times? So it feels like a hard game to miss a lot. It's kind of hard to miss a lot if you talk to everybody. If you don't talk to anybody, you'll miss so much of this game. But if you actually just sit there and like actually interact with the game characters, they basically tell you what to do. Because that's basically how I learned how to do everything, which makes sense. You just talk to people and they kind of give you a direction. Scroll the map where you missed an item on the bottom shelf or some crypt. Yeah. Because I was talking to Nico and because like the cave where you find the rainbow shell, there's no indication about it. You just have to go up to it and click it. Like there's no icon, there's no text, there's nothing saying that this is an area you can enter. You just walk up to it and hit enter. The only thing that tells you, or as far as I'm aware, the only thing that tells you where it's at is if you don't find it, and then you talk to the explorer dude, Toma, and he tells you to go to his grave, drop his spirits on his tomb, on his headstone. That way, to respect him, if you do that, a ghost comes up and tells you where the shell is at. Then you go get the shell. But if you already did the shell, you can't do that. Opal, you go kill wolves next to their instances, and that's that. Yeah, kind of for the most part, yeah. There is an ending that requires you to fight Magus with the frog dude, I think. Or at least you can, but you can have a one-on-one fight with Magus and Frog. And I think if you kill Magus, you don't get the 13th ending. Because since Magus killed Frog's basically it's like teacher kind of deal. What's the word I'm looking for? His sensei. No, what the fuck? What word am I looking for? Like his role model, basically, the person he looks up to. Since Magus kills him, Frog is like, has a vendetta out against him, and then you fight him. So when you do fight him, and you have his Obi-Wan, yeah. So when you do fight Magus and if you have Frog in your party, he fights him one-on-one, it seems.
After getting the gate key back from Azala, but before giving Frog to Masamune, making him a full-time member of your party.
I wonder if all this stuff that I'm showing is actually going to show up on my recording. If not, then oops. Wait, hold on. How did this ending happen again?
Make he back from. You get this ending by beating Lavos at any time after getting the gate key back from Azala, but before giving Frog to Masamune, making him a full-time member of your party.
Oh, okay. The reptile lizard, dude. This is after
Beat
killing
Lavos
Magus.
anytime after giving Frog to Masamune, but before you defeat Magus.
Oh no, before you fight him. Oh, Wumbo, were you here when I didn't save Luca's mom and she like fucking lost her legs? Apparently you can save her. And that's a variation of an ending. The only thing it really changes is that she's standing in the last you see her instead of sitting down. That's basically it. My apologies, Luca. Yeah, so that's a variation to an ending too. So they didn't count that as a different ending. It's just a variation of an ending. No, her dress got stuck in like basically a like a treadmill, so it like sucked in her legs and like fucking like just mutilated her. I was like, God damn. Yeah, she basically got stuck like on a flat escalator. They just like fucking just like ruined her life. So this is if you finish the game before you fight Magus. What's this? I mean, but as far as games go, even though this game is fucking 31 years old now, it still has much more attention to detail and effort and just like this overall just like quality and care put into it than a lot of games nowadays. Oh, I remember that part. I remember that fucking Donkey Kong fucking level. You came in right when it happened. Oops. Oh, well, yeah, I didn't think much about it. I was just kind of like, all right, it is what it is. Hey, is that Frog? Oh, I guess Frog goes to. I guess the ending credits show Frog going to fight Magus on his own. Oh, she fucking just murdered him. See, and like this, since this is showing gameplay, basically. So if you beat the game before you fight Magus, this is showing you, hey, there's more to do. Does my power load air and cast open the gates to life betwixt heaven and earth. In exchange for the life of this world. So he was ready to sacrifice his whole goddamn planet just for his revenge story. Like, isn't this cool? Yeah. Like, this is actually ending credits right now, apparently. Manner but sheep. The victor of this battle shall have the world as his prize. No, he shall have the future. Seems as such, but is no prize I seek. Wait, is his name Frogo? Oh, it is. It is vengeance. Oh, the Masamune. Very well. Come, if it is Deathly Siege. That is kind of cool, though. Like, if you don't do their, I guess their storyline, they have their storyline in the credits when you beat the game. That's actually pretty cool. Man, if I was a fucking kid, fucking like, you know, snot-nosed fucking like goddamn like 7 to 8-year-old playing this and I found this ending, I would be like, oh my god! I would be fucking losing my shit. I'd be like, oh my god, so fucking badass. But all it is just like sound effects in the background. My imagination would have ran wild. I would have went to school fucking talking about this. This is the greatest game ever. Oh no, he beat Frog. The Magus is still alive.
Beat Lavos at any time after defeating Magus, but before defeating Azala and the Black Tyranno.
Chrono, he's still sleeping. So I guess technically I could have gotten all these endings in one run. I just, well, maybe not the speed run one, because that requires you to beat it like when you're like level 2, and like that's not gonna happen. And this get you into any trouble. I want you to behave yourself. But aside from that one, the rest of these endings seem like you can get them if you play the game a certain way and start knocking things out in a like a systematic method kind of deal. But you would need to know the game in order to like actually like do all these things in the right order. Because it's like a fucking like just step by step. Ending requires you to do this, but before that. Okay, you do that. The next one's just like you need to do that, but before that part. And you need to do that part before that part. And it's just one by one. Which is pretty cool for the people that are like, I want to see that they just want to discover every variation that there is, like from the beginning kind of deal. There's probably some people out there. They'll be like, this looks important. I don't want to do this yet. I want to do everything else. I want to do something else. The problem with doing this stuff though is actually beating the final boss at a lower level. Which probably wouldn't really happen anyways. Because I think you need to be like level like 40 or 50 to kind of like beat the boss. But you're not going to get there, or not, at least not efficiently, by not progressing the story. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, Wumbo. Yeah, it was about 4.5 hours. Yeah, so if you like plan it out, if you like a fucking like guideline of like, oh, I got to do this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this, it makes sense. I feel like that doesn't include, well, Yes, there is. There is. I did quickly come across that some people, because these older games are known to be able to be manipulated, have the RNG predetermined based on inputs and like timing. So people can do that. They can manipulate the RNG to do what they want by doing certain things at certain times, which can then help them go faster. That's probably how they do the 4 hour and 30-minute one kind of deal.
Beat Lavos after the Azala and Black Tyranno fight, but before the supposed to lose fight with Lavos in the Ocean Palace. There is a really brief window between his 2 points though, where ending 13 becomes available, so just keep that in mind.
Okay. So this is if you lose the fight. Yeah. Okay, so I think I get this one. So this ending happens if you go to the Black Omen, the giant ship, and you do the fight with the Queen and Lavos, but you lose to it. That'll be this ending, I think. Yeah, it was like going to the area, then lose, and it shows the world ending or something. Well, there's 2 of those endings so far. This one, and then the one that I got. Just by being curious. By going to the fucking fountain and you go into the future and you fight Lavos, and if you die there, that's when he comes out of the ground and just destroys everything. That's one ending. I got that one. That was the first ending I got. And then this is the second lose ending, I think. This is an interesting. I don't know if I really like this ending. It doesn't really fit right, I think. You lose, but it's just kind of having like flashbacks of just stuff. Oh, one, but I wish I could remember. It was another slow part in Moby Dick, but there was a part in there where the main character, he's like just talking and talking and talking and talking. It sounds like it's kind of important, but doesn't really feel like it. And then he talks to Ahab, well, basically he's like talking and talking and talking for like fucking 20 minutes, and then they're like kind of building up to like a response from Ahab, and it's just like after all this, Ahab says, and he goes, "Aye," and like that's it. That's all he says. He's like, "Hey," no, he said, "Aye," like like a pirate, and like that's it. It's just like there's like a fucking like 20-minute build of him talking for a response, and like that's all that happens. I'm like, what the fuck? I was walking the dog last night when I got to that part. I had headphones on. Before this is the one I got today.
The easiest ending to miss. Beat Lavos in the very, very, very brief window between seeing Charlotte open up the door in 12,000 BC using her necklace, but before powering up Marley's necklace to do the same thing. This is probably my favorite ending. It's pretty funny.
Oh wait,
It also
maybe I
shows,
didn't do this.
Chrono's only 2 lines of dialogue in the whole game.
Wait, what?
This is probably my necklace. Very easy.
I didn't. I thought that's what I heard.
The easiest ending to miss. Beat Lavos in the very, very, very brief window between seeing Charlotte open up the door in 12,000 BC using her necklace, but before powering up Marley's necklace to do the same thing. This is probably my favorite ending. It's pretty funny. It also shows,
Interesting.
Chrono's only 2 lines of dialogue in the whole game.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so this is one that I guess. Well, I guess you can do it if you know what you're doing. And that's also one thing that was good about this game was that they try to be serious with what they wanted to do, but at the same time they kind of just like, just fuck around and joke and shit like that with this stuff. But man, that light's fucking bright as shit over there. I need like a curtain. Read us out? Probably. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Let's get on the show, okay? But, Part of the castle. But, yeah, that's... Like I said, I can't remember what the fuck he was talking about in the book. I can't remember what Ishmael was talking about in the book. But it was building up to something, and like I said, Ahab was just like, "Arr!" And like, that's it. That's it. That was his whole response, and like he just says a few more words. Not Ahab, but Ishmael says a few more words, and like the chapter ends. It goes to something. I was like, what the fuck? Like I said, it's a good book, but it's hard to sit through at times. So that's that. I guess the ending I got today isn't here though. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's a different variation. I don't know. Because I got ending 13. But this one says 13, and I didn't do this one. There is Johnny. He's just speed himself. About a guy whose greatest talent is being fast. Hey, look close. He's really a tricycle. No thanks. Try again when you learn to ride, buddy. Shirt Cyrus. He's awfully handsome. Those clothes have got to go. Oh, did you know he plucks his eyebrows? You gotta be joking. Still, though. So, Toma, no, he's definitely my type. But he's just a sot. Probably does his girlfriends too. Or boyfriends, come to think of it. Never really talked about his love life. What about him? The Kino guy. I didn't realize that Kino and Isla were brothers and sisters. Oh, I thought they were brothers and sisters, but it turns out they weren't. I did a nice little trip down memory lane. Chrono. I guess we got a little carried away. And this is an ending. I know if I got this ending somehow I would have been like, what the fuck? No. No, it's in the present. Yeah, this is the only time Chrono talks. Won't be needing this gate key anymore, will we? Hey, wait for me. That's an interesting one.
I don't know how long I can take this.
I know, dude, but if we don't pull this off...
Ah, sick.
I love this tasty lick.
That's it, I'm jumping.
You get this ending by going through these dimensional portal things that open up
Yeah,
after
this is
the
what I did.
Ocean Palace and beating the dungeons inside. The dungeons are pretty lame, but after you've done that, you go talk to Gaspar, and then you go to the bucket thing in the end of time, and you go fight the, what's it called, the Dream Devourer.
He's like, man,
It's a
this
version
shit
of
sucks.
Lavos that has Charlotte powering him up. There's an alternate version timeline thing of Magus here as well.
Yeah, this is
You
right
do
here.
a win the fight, losing the cutscene battle. After that, Charlotte sends you all back where you come from, and then the alternate Magus gets sent to like a pocket dimension, I think. He monologues
Yeah.
there for a little bit, and then he jumps off into an abyss. He comes to in a forest, and he has no memory. I think this is a tie into Chrono Cross, which I haven't played, so I don't really
Yeah,
get
that's what Nico was telling me, that this ties into Chrono Cross. So this ending leads to the sequel. Okay. Didn't seem like he hated the ending. But he did hate the dungeons. The dungeons are kind of lame. I will admit that. I guess that kind of makes sense because I think the only, well, I don't think so. One of the main weapons I found there was for Magus, and this is a Magus ending. So, oh no, Nico, we're not talking about you. We're talking about the video creator. The first thing he said was like, "Man, these dungeons are lame." So we're talking about that guy. I would have loved to seen this one have 3 different endings in itself. Like one where you lose, one where you win but still kind of lose, this one, and then one where you win and like you win. Oh shit. Stab the boss in the head and the body appears in the next game they have a scar in the head and you find out they're in another dimension building up the powers, they're hiding some shit. Dude, I hate this is basically leads to Chrono Cross and the game just muddies his game up. That's kind of lame. I might play it eventually. No matter how strong I grow, there's nothing I might do to save you. And I'm guessing Chrono Cross is trying to save his sister with like 100 other fucking characters. I think Salty told me there's like 130 characters that you can like fucking fucking bounce around with. Complicated and messy. Yeah, that sounds very convoluted. Man, Nico, I'm like, I drank like a fifth of my pre-workout and I'm already feeding the beta alanine. I'm like, God damn. Ugh. I don't remember anything. There was something I needed to do, something I needed to find. I didn't get them all in one playthrough. I do like how in this one you can get all the endings in one run. As long as you know what you're doing. I do like that. And that's probably one of my favorite things about this game. I'm okay with not getting all the endings because I didn't know. But it is possible. It does seem very possible to get every single one of these endings.
And with that,
on
that's
one
it.
playthrough.
That's all the endings to Chrono Trigger. Thanks for watching.
What the fuck is this? Oh, these are the cinematics. So I'm. It's Goku and Chi-Chi. Yeah. Kino and Isla, I always thought they were brother and sister, and I saw this, and I'm like, hold on, wait, what? I was like, what? I thought they were related. And that's when Glenn became human again. Oh, Vegeta looking at us. They don't show his face though. I would say to Suikoden, from what I remember. In that game, you can miss a character in a tiny little window and you're locked out of them forever. Yeah, a lot of older games were kind of like that. I guess those games back then incentivized you to really nitpick and like be thorough with what you do because you can miss things. And that's one thing that I like and also get frustrated with older games like this, because I like that those games are designed to make you really try to be thorough. Like fucking Blueprints. They really try to make you thorough because if you miss something, you're not going to get it again. Oh, scratch this shit, yeah. Is there 100 characters? Oh god, that sounds fucking terrible. I don't think I can handle a game like that. Suikoden, that sounds really familiar, but I never played it though. That's what that is. I was like, who the fuck is that? I was like, what is happening? I was like, is that Magus? But I was like, he wasn't a baby when you first saw him. So I was like, what the fuck is happening? It's a whole nother fucking character that's not in this game. All right. That's probably like my actual legitimate complaint. I was like, I don't think they should have done that. But maybe they did that because they wanted to fucking like have shit go on or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's why I saw that and I was like, that's a random baby. I was like, is that Janus before he becomes Magus? That's just what I assumed. He had a fucking pendant, just like Moro and Shala do. So that's what I was just like, I guess it's him. I didn't really think much about it. But now that I'm learning it's actually a whole fucking different character from a different game, I'm like, what the fuck? But, alright. So. There we go, I got all those now. Put on for subs, better between levels. Who's going? Yeah. And to fight that second boss, you go back here than when I first fought the boss, but he gives you two options. Right? They have levels, the regular one. Times clips, and then you just stay here. Also, I didn't know that if you take the ship into the boss fight, you crash it into the boss. Apparently, you crash it into the boss and skip the first fight phase. But if you don't do that, you have to do that first fight phase where you fight like all the little mini bosses. Style. And that's important because having the ship or not can change what happens on some endings. And I was like, oh, that's actually really cool. I didn't notice that. But alright. Basically 36 hours is what it took me to beat this game. That was something. It's 3:30, god damn. 3.5 hours. This is alright. Alright. Oh, it's Thursday. That means I won't be streaming again until fucking Monday. But what do I do now? Completion is 42.5 hours. Would mine count as I didn't get all the endings, but it's not like the endings actually change what happens. So 6 hours we're streaming. That's true. And then I also don't fuck around a lot on stream. So I probably if I just played this on my, well, I don't know. Streaming does help at times because it has me talk out loud. And I'm like, oh, well, what about this? And all that kind of stuff. Or somebody else might help me. Main plus extras, 26 and a half hours. Okay. So, yeah, it was around like 36-ish hours. Main plus extra 26 and a half hours for all the extra shit? I didn't think it'd take that long, but... One of the things that took me a while to get it was that there's a mechanic that's not explained to you, and that's when you change the main character to another one, so you get different interactions with other NPCs, which makes sense. It's just one that I'm not used to. I'm so used to or accustomed to, like, whenever you have a party, as soon as you talk to somebody, it involves everybody. But in this one's like, no, you need a specific person in a specific spot of your party, like the main character. I think it had to be the main character, that main leader of the party, or at least in your party when you do it. Yeah, but it is what it is. Let's see. All right. I guess I'm gonna go study for a little bit. I'm just like trying to learn stuff just for my own knowledgeness and whatnot. Bump. Doesn't it require someone to be the main guy? Do they rest and just stop existing? No, not necessarily. What happens is that they level up with you. I don't notice that in many games. If you say you only play 3 characters the entire time, the other ones are maybe like 1 level behind. They level up with you. But the thing is, they don't level their abilities. They just level experience and stats. So it incentivizes you to play with multiple characters to get different combination of abilities and higher tier abilities. So like if I never played with a robot and I fought the mother boss, I would only have like 2 attacks. 2 unique attacks. And then like he'd just be just a big character with stats, but no actual abilities. Which probably which made it a lot more difficult. But yeah, I'll get going. Let me know, have Isla as your main character. You can't complete some of her quests if she had some. Maybe? I think so. I don't know what she has. Out of all of them, I think Isla and Magus are the ones that you don't need to do other stuff in the party, I think. The ones you do need to do stuff, it's Frog, Morrow. Like Morrow, in order to save her dad, you need her in the party. Luca, in order to get her items and like do her mom quest, I guess you need her in the party. Robo, to do the mother computer quest, you need him in the party. Chrono, you need him for a lot of other stuff. But the other 2, I don't know. But I think you just might need them in the party. I don't know if they need to be like the one in front, though. Maybe being the main character is not necessary, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so I don't think they have to be the main character. Because I think when I did her stuff, oh, you can't see my mouse, I think. Oh, yeah, you can. The main, Morrow. In order to do... The first time I did it, she was the main character. But the second time I did it, when I reset my save spot, I think she was just in the party and it still worked. But I don't know. But I have $841,000 that I don't know what to do with. But yeah, I'm rambling on now. Because I spent like an hour and a half playing the game, then like 2 hours just fucking like watching it. But yeah, I guess I'm done with this game now. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Monday. I'll figure it out. But I might do a thing where like I'll do some games on some days, and then maybe one specific day I'll like study on stream, just like watch a bunch of videos, look up stuff, just kind of thing. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, Bumbo, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Nico, thank you for the help and hanging out as well. Glad the tattoo came out well. Man, I that does kind of make me want to look at tattoos again. So I'll take a look. Yeah, Link, Josh, and everybody else that's been hanging out, appreciate it. But I'm about to head out. I'll be on Monday-ish. I should be on Monday. Yeah. All right, there you go. And then what? Man, I haven't been on social media in a while, but I'll probably jump on. I'm curious to see what I've always enjoyed the stuff that you posted on there, Nico. So I have to go take a look at some point. But yeah, don't probably. I had to social media is cancer. It's pretty bad. You gotta. It's about using it. What's it called? Responsibly, just like anything else. But yeah. That's one reason I had to really stop using social media, because it just has a way of rotting your brain. Even if you're not watching brain rot, like you can even be just watching stuff that's like good for you, but just the way that social media is designed, it just triggers your brain to like operate in a certain way, and it's just like it's fucking addicting and bad. So, but yeah, it's more just if I go on social media, I have to like have a goal. If I don't, if I'm just on there just fucking browsing, then yeah, that's when I get lost. Greener content nowadays too, and I hate it. It's so fucking much. The thing that just quickly before I go, the one thing that I had, because I stopped using social media like 3 times, kind of deal. One, because I was just like, you know what, I'm spending a lot of time on here, so I just stopped using it. And then when I got back to it, I noticed that I was watching a lot of videos of like, those like, not just like Gunner stuff, but like, those podcasts where they like have like people talk about just like really, really dumb ideologies, and they're just wrong about fucking facts a lot of times. And they're just fucking spewing nonsense. I would watch a lot of that, and I'm just like, why are people like this? And I would get upset, and that frustration started to come out in me. And I was like, okay, so I stopped using it for them. And then I started using social media again. But this time I got away from that. I changed my algorithm. Pretty much, yeah. Red and blue pill. Just all of it. Douchebags on both sides. And I was like, how are people like this? But so the second time I stopped was because of that. And then when I got back on social media, I was like, let me change my algorithm. It's become a lot more, like health, fitness, like humor, comedy, stuff like that. Stuff that I actually enjoyed. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I think it's probably intentional. Like, it's got to be out there. But I think it's they show you the opposite of what you relate with in order to like bring up like frustrating and like angry emotions. That way they keep you interested. And I'm pretty sure people that are more red than blue see a bunch of dumb blue pill agenda stuff. And it's just like even a regular person would be like, that's really fucking dumb. But we don't see it that much because that's not what we tend to relate with. So they show us the opposite in order to bring up those conflicting emotions to keep us onto the fucking apps. So that's why I stopped using it that second time specifically. And then like I said, the third time I got back on, I switched up my algorithm to not be like any kind of agenda for the most part. But it still doesn't change the fact that the way it fucking works, and it was kind of sucking me back in. So I stopped using it, and I started learning more about how our brains basically are too slow to evolve, like physically, to adapt to how fast technology is advancing and how much it stimulates our brains. Looking to the meta. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That recently happened. Leave it at that. So it's take it with it. No, you're good. Yeah, because it's not the first lawsuit they had, but I think it's the first lawsuit that was won against Meta about like social media causing depression and stuff like that. And it's really weird because it's not just like the content you see. It's basically how it fucking sucks you in and stimulates your brain and like just kind of just like grabs a fucking hold of you and just doesn't fucking let go. And it's really, really wild. I've actually been getting really into it lately. I've been looking into a lot of it lately, and that's some stuff that I wouldn't mind just like doing on stream once in a while. When I do study, just kind of like, and I'm not studying for anything particular. I just want to study just because I want to learn some stuff. And but one of the things I've really been big into lately is like the effects of modern technology on the human brain. Because basically, for like thousands of years, we developed at a pace to where, like, you know, hunter-gatherers kind of deal with, like, say somebody's going to looking for food. They don't have fucking headphones. They don't have fucking phones. They don't have fucking anything. So it's just them just fucking walking probably for fucking hours. And their brains are just there. But now we're constantly fucking stimulated all the goddamn time to where our brains are not doing what it used to do, and it's trying to do something else that it's not fully developed to do yet. And then, because like one thing I'm trying to do now more than before is like focus on one thing at a time, and it's so fucking difficult. And it's not like an ADHD thing or anything like that. It's just that it's one of those things that as a society as a whole, I believe that we are constantly trying to be very productive. So in order to be productive, we're trying to be as efficient in our time as we can. So we start to do multiple things at one time, such as, say one thing I want to do right now is like discover music. So I'll try to listen to new music while I'm doing other stuff, while I'm working, while I'm watching some other stuff. So I'll listen to that. So I'm trying to multitask a bunch of different things, which isn't necessarily bad. But if that's the only thing you do all the fucking time, it becomes exhausting. So right now I'm trying to be like, okay, I'm gonna go, like I said, I'm gonna go read for a little while. I'll go study. I'm not gonna have anything else on. I'm only gonna have that. And then if I don't do that, I'm just gonna sit here bored. I'm not gonna do anything else, and it's gonna be so fucking difficult. I know it is. I've done it once, and I thought I was gonna lose my goddamn mind. But I'm trying to exercise that part of my brain to be able to go back to do that. To be where I can just like focus on something without thinking that I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to add this, I need to add that, I need to do this. That way I need to fucking maximize my time and my efficiency and all that kind of stuff. That for all kinds of reasons. So yeah, that's basically what that was my long rant. But yeah, so yeah, that was my long rant. So yeah, everybody take care. Love you guys. I will be back Monday-ish. Not sure what time. I would like to consistently be on around like 12 or 1 if I can. But yeah, take care. Love you all. Bye.